So, here's everything you need to know to get caught up. After a solar flare destroyed our world and Landon and I built Ozzy to take us back to 2013 to warn ourselves about what was going to happen, getting back home to 2020 wasn't that easy. We had to hook Ozzy up to the streetcar tracks. But when we flipped the switch, something went wrong, and now I'm stuck in an alternate universe with a guy named Langdon, and I have no idea where Landon is. I really messed things up.
Okay, so let me make sure I understand this.
Yeah.
You and Langdon...
Landon.
Sorry.
Yeah.
You and someone named Landon traveled from 2020 back in time to 2013 in a time machine you built named Ozturg to present a solar flare by writing a letter to your past selves, but then you evaporated before you got home, which brought you here to me.
Yes, exactly.
And you expect me to believe you?
Well, yeah, it actually happened. We were just there at Bathurst and Wells, and I really thought that the streetcar thing was going to work.
Matthew, I don't have time for this. I'm already behind today's schedule.
Wait. What day is it today?
It's Friday, May 1st.
No. Of what year?
Same year as yesterday, 2020.
Okay, well then this is clearly my apartment. I mean, yeah, that's my bookshelf, but those are not my books. And wait, none of Landon's stuff is here. Do you swear that your name is Langdon and not Landon?
Correct.
Okay, well then where the hell is Landon? And does that mean that there's like another Matthew here or something?
I don't know if you're practicing for another one of your skits or something, but I'm not playing this game with you.
Wait, no. This isn't a game. I don't know what this is. I don't know if I'm dead or if I time traveled or if I'm in limbo, but I swear I'm not making this up.
Okay, you know what? I believe you.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, you're Matthew from the future.
Yes.
Now Langdon from the present has to go to the library to finish his thesis. He suggests you stop smoking weed for a day and drink some water.
I can prove I'm not lying.
Wait.
Look.
Where did you get this phone? Did you steal this?
No, this is my phone from 2020. Here, look. This is a picture from the day you and Landon and I moved into this apartment, huh? And that's us in the ER when Landon broke his arm. And that's us tripping on shrooms on my birthday.
Let me see this. How did you make these look so real?
They are real. Look at the timestamps, dude.
Impressive. I'll admit, these are well done. A little creepy, but well done. If you're gonna be home all day instead of going to work, can you at least water the plant?
Oh my God, that's it. Where am I right now?
You're wasting my time in our living room.
I don't mean me, I mean the real me, the me you're used to.
Well, you should be at work, but for some reason... You want me to call Tim Hortons?
I still work at Tim Hortons?
Not for much longer, not if you keep skipping shifts. They're gonna fire you again.
Again? Jesus, just dial.
If I do this, will you just let me leave?
Yes, I promise, Langdon, please.
Okay. It's ringing.
So, thesis? What's your topic?
For the 100th time, Matthew, it is an exploration on multiphoton entanglement.
Whoa.
You better not be doing this just to make me talk to Shelby again. I've told you that's not a thing.
Who's Shelby?
Hello? Hi. Listen, I'm looking to talk to Matthew. Hi, Shelby. Yeah, no, it's great to hear from you too. Listen, Shelby is... Not today, Shelby. Look, I'm just looking to talk to Matthew. Is he available? He is. Okay, can I talk to him then? Okay, thanks, Not today, Shelby. Another time. Okay, thanks. Bye.
God, she really likes you.
Yeah, she's persistent.
So you're studying quantum mechanics?
Yes, Matthew, where have you been?
But that is what I am trying to tell you.
Hello? Matthew? Who is this? No, seriously, who is this? Okay, then what's my middle name? What street did I grow up on? Oh, no! What word do I hate you using so much I told you to never use it around me ever again? Ew,
Ooh,
that's it!
Gross.
Okay, so just to be sure, this is Matthew. No problem. No emergency.
I beg to differ.
Okay, thanks, Matthew. I'll talk to you later. Yeah, okay, bye.
Whoa, careful, dude. I just bought this. So, what you thinking?
Cool, so we are on the same page.
This doesn't make any sense.
Right? Thank you.
No, what I mean is, you shouldn't even be alive right now. Time travel has been disproven countless times, let alone cross-fading dimensions.
What does that mean?
Well, was it 2020 when you and Landon left this apartment?
Yes.
Then yeah, I think somehow, when your time machine malfunctioned, our two timelines folded in on one another and that transported you here.
Whoa. So Landon, what about Landon?
Well, seeing as he's not here, he's probably dead.
What?
But technically, energy cannot be created or destroyed if the laws of thermodynamics even apply anymore. So I'm thinking it's plausible that a version of your friend exists somewhere.
Okay, I like those odds.
Plausible, not likely. None of this is likely. I can't even believe I'm talking about this right now.
Ugh, I know, you don't have any weed, do you?
No, I don't smoke.
Ugh.
Meanwhile, in 2013.
Oh, man! Oh, did you feel that, man? That was worse than last time. It was like Dementors ripping my soul in half. Wait, Matthew? Matt? Why are we still on the streetcar tracks? Oh, shit. Matt?
Get out of the road!
Sorry! Oh, shit, fuck, bullshit, fuck, shit, fuck! Fuck! I knew this would happen! I knew something would go wrong and we'd lose each other! Fuck! Matt! Matt! If you're trying to scare me or something, you win. Matt? Oh, fuck! Okay, Landon, just stay calm, don't freak out. What would Matt do? Think like Matt. Of course. Okay, stay calm, don't freak out. Think like Matt. What would he do? He'd probably say something like, "Don't worry, man. I'll think of something, just hang tight." Yeah, hang tight. That's what you're supposed to do when you're lost or you're stuck between dimensions and your best friend is probably drifting around in a black hole somewhere. Yeah, okay. That's what I'll do. I'll hang tight. Dear Matt, where are you? I feel really sick with fear without you here. How could this happen? I'm lost. I'm left here. Everything we planned was clear. You disappeared. How'd I get trapped then? We traveled back and now I'm lost in time and space. Stuck here in 2013. Wonder if he quantified.
Wonder if he's hurt.
Maybe somehow multiplied somewhere off the earth. Hope that he is still alive. Nothing could be worse than me losing my buddy. No weed makes this funny. No, wonder what my Matt would do. Probably hit a bowl. Probably say,
Don't worry, dude, it's all under control.
I just gotta think like him. I'm channeling his soul. Matthew, hear me. Matt, feel me. I'm smoking alone. Will show me where I'm going through galaxies alone without you. Till you come back, who knows when I'll smoke these final tokes meant for two.
Where are you, Landon? Where's the time machine I built? I'm full of guilt, I could have planned this. What a stupid thing to say, it's all okay, now it's too late.
Where are you?
Where are you?
Where are you?
Where are you? Wonder if he's where I left. Where else could he be? Probably there and scared, I bet. I wish he found some weed. Wasn't even legal yet, I wish that it were me.
I'm just sober,
A loner
in 2013. Will show me where I'm going through galaxies alone without you. Till you come back, who knows when I'll smoke these final tokes meant for two. Where are you, Matthew?
Not where I should be. I lost my landing.
I lost my Matty. If you're smoking, smoke one for me.
I'll come back for you.
You'll come back for me. Till you come back, who knows when. I'm toking all this smoke just for you. With love to you, dude.
Oh, come on, get out of here. Smoke so much from just such a little joint.
Where did you find that?
Huh? Oh, in Matt's room here. At least something's the same in this dimension. You want some?
No. I think we should be in sober mind in a time like this.
Okay.
We need to be in control.
Well, who says you lose control? I mean, you can get blitzed if you want, but for me, it just stops that voice in my head that says, this is impossible, and you can't do this.
You mean your voice of reason?
Well, that's not reason. That's fear. I don't know, it's like hard to explain. It's, well, instead of worrying if the glass is half full or half empty, you start to wonder, why is the glass even there, you know? And if Landon were here, he'd probably say something like, yeah, and you know, glass is just sand frozen in time, so technically every cup of water is a beach.
You know, when you put it that way, it actually sounds kind of good for you.
Well, I don't think it's bad. I mean, last time I got high, I built a time machine.
Yeah, and a lot of good that did. No, we need to focus.
This is me focusing.
You need to get out of here.
Yeah, well, what do you expect me to do? Walk back home?
I don't know! Of course this is today. Years of work on my thesis. I need to be at the library. You should be at Tim Hortons.
I am at Tim Hortons.
None of this would have happened if you had just made a plan. But how could you have made a plan? You didn't know what you were doing.
No.
The world was on fire. You were just trying to help.
Yeah.
You were just scared.
Mm-hmm.
I'm scared. You're scared. This is scary.
Yep, this is some scary stuff, man.
You know what? Maybe I could use a little bit of that. Okay, I'll do some weed.
You don't do weed. You smoke it,
Well,
yeah.
that's how you do it.
Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, careful! You just did a lot of weed there. Make sure you cover your mouth, okay? Cough into your elbow. You'll get used to that.
Jeepers. That was terrible. You built a time machine while you were high?
Higher than this, actually.
Oh, no wonder you got lost.
Oof, well, how would you have done it?
Well, the hardest part about building yourself a time machine is finding all the parts that won't start a fire while wiring. It's pretty dangerous stuff, so I never thought of inquiring, but now I'm feeling higher and wiser, and it's inspiring. Most of the time I get caught up in all the minor things, like never finding time in the night, and my mind is tiring. But now my mind is light, and with signal and signal firing, I feel that I'm required by science to start by trying things. Smoke disperses and later is made of lighter things. To bring it back together is really what we're requiring. Then from a winding center, winding and winding violently, we pick our piece of smoke and we fire it with engines firing. I start by finding a lining between our Y and Z. We'd have to knit them together like two divided seams. To start unwinding the time seems like a kind of dream. I like that I'm conspiring. Alright, I'll build a time machine. I think I finally might be getting really high. I'm high for the first time.
Yes,
my mind is finally mine. We need some iron appliances for this pirating. We need some kind of lighter or a microwave expiring. We need a grinder to mine and divide the finer things. Can you pass me a lighter? Are you tired?
Just admiring.
Hand me a wire cutter and a pair of pliers, please.
It's looking better than the olden-timey time machine.
Now fuse it all together with an iron and some iron things.
I think you finally mastered everything I was aspiring.
I think we finally might be getting really high. We're out of space and time. My mind is finally mine. I think I'd kinda like to maybe get a little higher if that is okay. Let's smoke another J.
I think we ought to bring a little when we ride the time machine just to be
Holy shit, that lasted, oh my god, I think I'm flying. Holy shit, man, my pupils are big, I think I'm crying. I feel excited and I recognize the light inside me.
Dude, I think you're high.
Oh, it feels like my mind was hit by lightning.
Woo!
Come on, we're going exploring, let's go and get outside. I can't believe what I'm seeing and that I'm finally high. I love my mind, I love that you and I are both so high.
I really don't think I'm as high, I'm pretty used to being high.
Feels like my entire life, my mind was wrong and now is right. It feels like time is on my side, I hear a song and don't know why am I alive. I can't decide, I can't decipher from real life.
Believe your eyes and open wide, stars are coming closer by, coming closer by. Stars are coming closer by. I think we finally might be getting really high. We're out of space and time. My mind is finally mine. Oh my gosh, dude! I can't believe you built this without instructions.
Yeah.
Do you think it's gonna work?
Correct.
Wait, so does this mean you're coming with me?
Well,
I think it means you're coming with me. We go down.
Up?
Down.
Oh, right, yes. Life in a box, we're stuck inside and we can fly and travel planets. Life in a box, get ready for a show. Woo!
Oh, buddy.
Oh my lord.
Oh,
Lord Tundran.
Lord
Jesus there,
Let
buddy.
me just move the time machine. Jeepers.
Yo, that song, when you're going full out.
Yeah.
Hard to breathe.
Hard to breathe, hard to believe. Whew. Sorry, I didn't get the duet perfect, but
I think you did.
yeah.
I think you're just thinking you did.
I stopped at one moment. I didn't say not where I should, or I didn't. I'm not where I should be. I just was like, I jumped in a beat too late. You will watch. We'll watch.
I don't know, I didn't notice, so.
Okay, good. I got it perfect.
Yeah,
Actually,
man.
I did an amazing
You
job.
nailed it.
Nailed it.
Yo, I didn't hold up the until next time sign.
That's all right.
But, everything else is
Well, it's
pretty
because
good.
Langdon doesn't know to hold the sign up.
That's true, Langdon is, yeah, that's right. That's exactly right.
Yeah. Sign shows us. Look at that. Oh, gone. Whew. Oh. Quick. I'm gonna do that. Burnout.
Great idea. Cheers, buddy.
Cheers.
Whew. Oh, well earned.
Hey everybody. Caught me into the elbow. Thank you for your concern. Woo! Smoky.
Water. It's always
Cool.
wise to have some water nearby
You know?
when you're getting high.
You know? And first and foremost, before we say anything, we actually have a little bit of a special announcement. Today's episode was dedicated to who's
River!
perhaps our youngest fan, River, who has really taken a liking to the show, and we are so stoked. We think that's really cool. So hi, River.
Hi,
Thank you so
River!
much for watching. That's so cool.
It's very cool.
If you draw us a picture or anything and send it, we'll hold it up. We'll show your art on
Whatever
the
you
show.
want.
Anything.
Yeah, thanks so much. This was a 3.0, so we've only got one left after this.
One left,
It's
eh?
kind of crazy.
I know. Does it go low enough?
Oh, yeah, bring in the...
Oh. We can get it. Just a sec.
There's a disco ball here.
Yeah, but how'd that show go for you, bud? Was it?
It went... No, it went well. You know when you're starting a show and you don't feel the adrenaline and that kind of starts freaking out when you're
Yeah.
like, oh, I don't have... because sometimes the nerves and the adrenaline before doing a thing are what kind of, I don't know, cloud your logic and gives you the bravery to do the thing.
Yeah.
And then when you don't have the adrenaline, you're like, am I actually going to do this thing? I don't feel ready for it. And so at the beginning, I was kind of like, I'm like, are we doing this right now? Because it's so weird when there's no audience, right?
Yeah.
You're just like in it feeling like, are people actually watching? And they are, but yeah, you just can't tell, right? There's no indication. But otherwise, I thought it was actually pretty tight.
Yeah.
I didn't have any miserable fuck-ups like I did past weeks. What about you?
No, nothing. The only thing that frustrated me is the lights. When we went to 2013, there was supposed to be a light queue, and it just, I pressed it, right time, the bulbs just didn't respond, and...
What are you gonna do?
What are you gonna do?
You know what? Same old story.
Same old story. So as we always say, it's just us in our basement right now, but we could not do this show alone without the help of some Life in a Box champions who are...
We're gonna start with Bad Hats, the whole Bad Hats theater community. They produced this show last year in the summertime, and now they're helping us, do some producing and stuff on this project. So shout out to Fiona Sauter, Victor Pakenko, Matt Polipiak, Nicola Atkinson, Lauren Vandervoort. Shout out to Lion Smith for making these super dope tracks to my tunes.
Yes.
Who am I missing?
Rebecca Ballerin, the original director of this, also our stage managers, Steve Vargo and Jesse Beam. Huge
Jesse Beam.
helps
Love you,
along
Jesse.
the way. Yeah.
Yeah, so, thanks to all those people. Sorry, I'm also just starting to get really high. Like, when we start this, I'm so coherent, and then all of a sudden words are coming out of my mouth as I'm starting to get high.
Yeah.
And I'm not aware of, we're still on. People
on.
are still watching.
Yeah, you think it's just us, but it's not.
It feels like it's just us high in the apartment. I can't believe.
No.
But,
So this week was really fun because on Monday I celebrated my birthday and it was awesome. Thank you to everybody who gave me lots of love.
How old did you turn, Matt?
I turned a year older than I was last year.
Again?
And it happens to me every year.
Wow.
Yeah, lots of love, little surprises from my friends, and but something that's cool, which segues into it, is today's good news story was actually published on my birthday. And if anybody knows me, they're gonna know that this was a strangely applicable news story for my
I know
birthday.
this story already too, because it is big.
So, gonna give it a little bit more of a lead up. Been confirmed by both the Pentagon and BBC and NASA. So that's about as credible as it gets. I mean,
Yeah, well, the New York Times is commenting on it.
Exactly,
The Guardian, CNN.
I mean, I don't know if you trust your news or if you're team fake news, but either way, when those big media voices start sharing this, you know that it's something to be vindicated. And so, this week's story is the proof of...
Well...
the
proof of UFOs.
That's what it is.
So here, let me break it down a little bit. This is what I know about it. It seems like there is some footage. I don't know if you've seen it.
Go check it out. It's very easy to find.
It is from the inside cockpit of NASA
like a
test pilots.
Yeah.
And there is audio as well. And it depicts what looks like unidentifiable flying objects of some kind of saucer or ship that seems to be flying at the same speed as the people flying their airplane, and it just takes off and kind of flies away. So anyway, basically this video came out online in 2005, was totally considered a hoax. It happened again in 2017 and was kind of paid a little bit more attention to, but still considered a hoax. And then it resurfaced again this year, and a lot of people are going around saying...
And the reason why this is also exciting is because in an interview, former Senate Majority Leader Harry Reid said in a tweet, and he's a guy who's been working on the disclosure and research of unidentified flying objects for like 2 decades, and he said that this only scratches the surface of research and materials available. So you can imagine if the footage that they're releasing is already so jaw-dropping and like controversial, the stuff that they're not releasing, I can't wait for it, and that's what I'm really excited about.
And
so
you just know that there have to be, like if you're working at NASA or for the government or something, there's information coming all the time that you have to make the decision on when and how do we tell the public about this, so not to freak people out about what's going on when you got to make those big decisions.
Yeah.
So also what they've said basically upon releasing it is, we're releasing it because it doesn't show anything that is a secret. This doesn't disclose any technology or information that the public can't know. So you can kind of make up your mind for what it is. However, this is real footage that NASA does have. So they're not denying that it's real footage, but they're not saying what it is or anything more, or that they even know anything more than that. But
you be the judge, but it does show things flying at remarkable speeds, hovering above the oceans, sort of doing really interesting flight paths too. Like no aircrafts that we know of today can do these things.
I really think they've known about aliens for so much
long.
Probably since the 60s or 70s.
Well,
maybe
first
even
of all,
earlier.
there's Roswell, the crash in New Mexico. Right. You can go into that whole story and look, and that's when Area 51 was sort of established as a base because that's where it crashed. But then if you look back into it, you can, oh my God, there are like ancient tribes that knew about the size and weights of planets, and it just sort of lends itself to aliens and knowing greater than what we know, you know? Although a lot of people know more than what we know.
Yeah, obviously. I hope.
No!
I just spilled so much water! Oh, shit.
Oh, well.
It's fine. We'll clean it up after this.
Exactly.
They don't even know. Oh, but yeah, I don't know. I just think about this whole thing. I think they've probably known about aliens for a long time now, and they're just... But, you know, back in the 70s, if you were to tell the whole world we do have aliens, I think people weren't ready for that information. I think they would have lost their minds and freaked out. But I kind of think today, it seems like it's not a taboo belief for the average person to believe in aliens. It seems like the average person is kind of like, there's probably aliens.
Yeah.
So I think we're getting... Maybe they're going to be like, you know what, you're ready for the truth.
I mean, like, yeah.
I know I am anyway.
We could do a whole other topic on aliens and what you think.
We should.
And we should dive into that. And speaking of topics and questions, it's time for...
The weather!
The weather! That's
weather's
what I was going to
important!
say! That's what I was going to say!
They need to know! I'll make it quick. It's about 13 right now. The high's gonna get to around 15, which is also pretty dope because in the next couple of days it's gonna get up to like 17 for 3 days straight.
Oh
so
my
that's fantastic.
God.
And you know, it's partially cloudy. It's going in and out. Right now the sun is definitely out. And
I was gonna say, can you tell us a little bit more about the disco forecast?
The disco forecast is lit AF, I would say.
Okay.
And there's lights moving all around my living room. So that's great.
So if you find yourself in Landon's living room, you know.
It's a disco.
It's gonna be disco and dope. Disco and dope. Now time for round 2 of
Yeah, these are the stoner FAQs.
Although
these are
they're
the
not
frequently
really
asked questions.
Well, maybe.
You know, every day.
I think they have to come from other people to be FAQs.
You know, I get hundreds of questions in my inbox every day going, Landon, what the heck is weed anyway? What is that stuff?
How do you do it?
And so these are me answering all your questions that you've all been asking me.
So this question is, what's your favorite thing to watch while high? And I didn't even have to think like twice about this. I don't know what it is. It's kind of like a guilty pleasure, but I freaking love fail compilations of anything.
Yeah,
like it can be like
yes.
holiday fails, baking fails, makeup tutorial fails, like
Fail Army, that channel.
Fail Army. It can be like prank fails, morning fails, roommate fails. Like that's what gets me through. And the reason why is because they're so short. The moments, and it's like the climax.
It's just the climaxes of all these little stories.
And because there's so much like, I don't know, like even our show, it's fictitious, it's not real, but we see real human beings in moments that surprise them, and they're so genuine. Because now what happens isn't what they were expecting, and I think that's where the satisfaction comes. It's not from seeing people get hurt or like their lives fucked up, it's just seeing their genuine response to like, oh my God!
I mean, it's not enjoying that their lives are fucked up, but...
It's almost
I don't know, it's
like,
the thing you're like, I'm so glad that wasn't me
too. That happens to me too.
Yeah,
I get it. I feel human, you know?
Totally.
You know?
You know the ones where like a truck that's too tall goes under an underpass that's too narrow for it and just gets stuck, or
you know?
Crazy.
Feel for those guys.
I saw that happen to a cement truck right by the Tarragon under that bridge up there.
What?
Yeah, a cement truck was stuck there for a day. Okay, here's my question. Matt's wiping up the water. Pipe or one-hitter?
Ooh.
That's a good one. I don't really like smoking pipes. I don't really know what the deal is with pipes. If it's gonna be a pipe, put it through. Get a bong with some water to clean it. Definitely a one-hitter, because a one-hitter is like super on the go. For those who don't know, a one-hitter is a pipe. It's just, instead of it curling up and you fill the weed from the top.
It's just like a little like...
It's just, you fill it from the top. It's just a tube. It's just a straight up tube that you stamp a little bit of weed into and you smoke.
And it gets so clogged.
Yeah, but pipe or one-hitter? What do you say?
Oh, if it was pipe or one hit, honestly one hit.
One hit.
Because you can take the one hit with you wherever you go, and it's got like weed with it, you know?
Yeah.
It's just like they thought about your experience. The pipe was just like the prototype. I think.
You can pack it and bring it with you, right? You can't fall out of a regular pipe.
Exactly. And that's almost everything, but we have some exciting news that you can share with your friends and soon to be fans of Life in a Box as well. A cool initiative that's happening because we're all stuck inside and quarantined. The Fringe Festival in Adelaide, Australia, has decided to make it an online viewing experience for anyone who wants to. So you go in and you get a pass and you can sort of pay per view. But Life in a Box will be available at the Adelaide Fringe site all through May, from May 1st to 31st. And you can check it out, see the whole episode, the whole season, I guess, everything
That's
as it
right.
exists.
Episode 1, 2, and 3 right there as a full viewing experience. And it is one of our stage productions. So
Yeah.
there's an audience.
So if you didn't get to see it at the Grand Canyon, now you actually can see what it was before this incarnation.
Yeah.
Which is kind of really cool.
Yeah, the show is, I mean, almost the same, but there's a lot of different stuff. It's not as up close. You can't do close-ups live.
No, and the script changes every day, so it's like depending on what cut they got.
But the heart is there, the tunes are there, the boys are there.
Yes.
So,
and of course, we always have to say a huge thank you to our roommates, Monica and Priscilla, who allowed us to put on this show weekly in our living room. Oh, there they are making little whoops.
We really have kind of now
appreciate
taken
it.
over the living room. We used to
Also,
sit there.
it's their flashlight that's making the disco ball shine. So without them, there would be no light in this world. I know.
So poetic.
It's the weed, man.
Well, I think that's about all we have time for. But again, you can follow us at Life in a Box. It's actually at _Life in a Box _. But just look for at Life in a Box. You'll find us. For past episodes, you can check us out on YouTube by just searching on YouTube, Life in a Box. And
we're hoping to get horoscopes for next week. But
that's right. We're working on them. They take a long time.
They take a long time
to do your
for
research.
them to be accurate. And then by the time you have them written, they're no longer accurate.
Yeah, we're taking an online course
Jeepers.
first to make sure it's accurate.
Basically.
And we'll catch you next week for our finale episode. Episode 3.5. We're gonna go to the end and see.
My gosh, I can't believe we
what
got
the hell
here.
happens.
I can't believe we
Do the
got
boys
here.
get back together?
Do
you think?
We don't know.
Do Langdon and Matt have a deep, deep love affair?
If there's time. The episodes are pretty short.
True. All right, well, we'll see you all next week, and have a blessed day.
The end of our show until next time.
Bye.